They are the victims of the most sensitive crimes, sex crimes, and they are left unprotected and vulnerable even when they're underage. It's hard enough for these victims to come forward without knowing their personal information could be released to the public. News 5's Tara Molina has the story you will only see here. And Tara, you learned about this issue because of a very sensitive story you previously reported on.
A sexual misconduct investigation in Milan Township, Rob, and it was involving a Sunday school teacher and a young girl. I was shocked to find in looking into that case that young girl's personal information, her name, published online for anyone to access. Looking into the case pending against 55-year-old Kenneth Rose, I pulled up the online report. Shocked to find the information we've now blurred here. I called the county prosecutor to make sure there wasn't a mistake, that they meant to publish a young girl's name and personal information online. A young girl involved in an alleged sex crime. Then I asked the case's investigator about it.
This report, this young girl's name and age is listed on here. That's standard?
In situations like that, yes, we do have the information posted.
I'm only asking you on the record because I was under the impression that victims of sexual crimes identities are typically redacted, especially if they're a juvenile.
And that's something I'll have to look into and make sure that's correct.
We looked into it. Victims of sex crimes are a public record in Ohio. We are reporting the story now that her information has been redacted from those public reports. But that redaction is considered a courtesy, and many police departments only remove names for privacy protection. I took questions and concerns to well-known public records attorney Patrick Cabot.
It would be perfectly lawful for them to just disclose it.
He told me this is generally standard across the country.
The Supreme Court has said it again and again that because we think that the public business should be conducted in sunlight, because, you know, not just to protect the victim or the perpetrator, but also to protect the integrity of our processes. We allow the public to know about what happened, and sometimes that means that names and acts are made public.
It's a barrier for other people coming forward.
We've checked in with the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center about this.
The bottom line is, well, it might be legal. It's certainly not best practice.
The Cleveland Rape Crisis Center has said that publishing information like this about a sensitive crime, someone who came forward in a crime that's difficult to come forward about, is re-victimizing a victim.
That is a serious concern, and that is one of the interests that the law requires to be taken into consideration. That's why there are some laws that protect reporting, that allow reports to be made confidentially.
It's also important to note it is up to individual media organizations whether or not they report a victim's name or personal information. Here at News 5, we do not report the names of sex abuse victims or juvenile victims unless there's a very special circumstance. Reporting live in Cleveland, I'm Tara Molina, News 5.